Oh, you're out there. Oh, I've already opened this bag. They're in the old air fryer. You might be able to hear it in background there. Harvest basket. Straight cooked chips, crispy and fluffy. 1.5 kilo. Straight cooked chips. Have a look at the old nitrogen level there. See there. And the old ingredients. 97% potatoes. 3% sunflower oil. Now, look at that code there. Let's get the old receipt out there. Hang on, where are they? Frozen straight cut oven chips, £1.65 for 1.5 kilos from Lidl there. Lidl oven chips. There it is, look. Cracked them up. Let's have a look one here. You can hear it in background. Air fryer's running there, 170. Hang on. Just dumped it up to 2. It's about 18 minutes. 18 minutes they've been running for. There's the frozen chips. Now, put these in freezer and get them out. The harvest basket. It says this, cooked from frozen 20 minutes. Well, it's about 20 minutes now. Let's have a look there. Colour out there. Right, Racky. Get that freezer in there. In there. Oh, plate out. Let's get that plate out there. Let's have a look here. Oh, wow, yeah, these are ready now. These are going a good 20 minutes. 18, 20 minutes. It's 170 on my air fryer. Turn it off there. Now, just had them running at maximum 200 degrees for about 2.5 minutes. And here they are. There they are. Roasting hot. Look more golden on camera than doing wee eyes, no doubt about that. Let's have a look here. 97% potato, 3% sunflower oil, if my memory's right. Let's have it burnt there and spread them around there. Now they're in the old air fryer. I'm going to let them cool down now. I don't really want to be putting any salt or vinegar on there or any tomato sauce. I have a bit of tomato sauce there. Shake that up a bit. Especially when you're buying tomato sauce at 50% off at Sainsbury's, like I did the other month. 50% off all Heinz products. A full year's supply of Heinz salad cream right there. And have a bit of tomato sauce there. Get a mint picture there. There. I just want them to cool down a bit. Let's have a look for some bad ones while we're waiting. Oh, it's my memory there. Let's have a smell there. I'll tell you what, there's no joking here. Tell it as it is round here. I'm telling you now, that just reminds me of going into the chip shop. You know when you go in chip shop and you get your chips and then you've got them in the old paper wrapping and you get them home and then you unwrap that paper and that smell hits you. That smell there. Oh, they just smell like that. It's time travelling here. We're time travelling today, alright. That just takes me back to the old classic chip shop. With those little white paper wraps there. And you open them up and that smell just hits you. Something more. Taking me back in time, there's no doubt about that. No doubt, that's a good thing, by the way. Let's not let that get us down there. That's a good thing, alright. lovely smell to them. There's a lovely classic chip smell to them. I'm just gonna double check that that's 97% chips, 3% sunflower oil there. Because you know, I know, they were not cooked in sunflower oil back then. That's correct. Correct, alright. Have a look here. There's it there. 97% potato, 3% sunflower oil. It smells. The fragrance that these chips are knocking out. They're spot on. I can't remember what price. Well, let me get that receipt out. I think they were £1.65 for 1.5 kilo. Yes, they were. £1.65 for 1.5 kilogram. You know what I'm going to do here? You know what I'm going to do? Let's do it right. We're not messing here. Let's get that old tomato sauce. Let's put a bit of tomato sauce. Just like that. Just like that. 50% off. We can put as much as we want in there. That's more than enough for me. Right there. Just look at that. Now, looking through camera and looking with my eyes, they are golden. They're more golden through camera than they are with my eyes. They're not as golden as they appear on the camera. But that smell is fantastic. Time travelling with that smell, there's no doubt about that, there. Alright, let's have a bite. What it's all about here. She's going to zoom in today. She's going to zoom. Proper chips there. They look like proper chips. What you've got is a nice solid outskirts there. The old skin, as you call it. Nice and firm skin, and then soft centre. These are not fried. These have been in the air fryer. No oil has been added, obviously. Lovely texture to these chips here. You get that firm outskirts there, that skin, and then that soft inner, which is exactly what you expect on a chip. Now, if these were fried, it'd be hard on skin there, but you'd have the oil to kick in there and say, hey, have some more. Let's try a burnt one. I like the burnt because the burnt gives it more flavour. No added ingredients yet. They almost melt in your mouth. The centre of the chip breaks through that skin there and just melts away, and you're left with the outskirts of that skin there. £1.65 for 1.5 kilos. Let's try one with a bit of tomato sauce. Oh yeah, that tomato sauce is working the oracle here, alright. Crunchiness. When I get these brown ones here, you can see where they're burnt on outskirts. You get a nice crunch there. You can see already that's going to be a nice crunch of that. But the ones where I haven't got the older brown crunchy there, they're firm on skin, but that middle centre there just melts away as you bite into it. It's like a leather effect. That's all good. It's all good, alright. I'll tell you what, alright. Put a bit of salt on it. There's no added salt on them ingredients. We've seen them ingredients there. Right. I think that it just needs a bit of salt there. Yeah, I've got some salt here. It's in a jar, it's not... sprinkle that salt around there. And a bit of salt there. I'm not going to put any vinegar on that. I don't want vinegar. Vinegar's no good here. Not with these. Look at the salt there. Can you see salt now? I don't know if the camera's picking up, but there's a lot of salt on that. Yeah, you can just see it there. Look. Let's have a look now. Air fryer chips. £1.65 from Lidl. 97% potato, 3% sunflower oil, bit of tomato sauce, the Heinz. You get the firmness of the skin, and that centre engages a soft, melt away chip there. This is what you want. Here, can you smell that tomato sauce there? Let's try this crunchy one here. Look at this here. But, as I always say, and you know what I'm going to say. Oh, yeah. That the burntness on the outskirts makes it a lot crispier. But you still get that melt in your mouth centre. Let them break it in half here. She's not zooming in today, she don't want to know. But you know what I'm going to say. When you buy a brand, you get consistency. When you don't get consistency. These chips are spot on. A bit of salt there. That's a big one. Come on. Bit of salt there. I'll tell you what it needs. They need a bit of bread and butter here. That'll sort it all out. They're not dry at all. You think they'd be dry? They're not dry. They're not dry at all. They're spot on chip. Absolutely spot on. They're firm on the skin, and you break into them. They just melt into your mouth like a chip should do. You get a burnt one like that in the old air fryer. You get that crispiness, and you still get that melt in your mouth. Let's see if I can crush it. See what I'm saying here? Crush it up there. You can see what I'm saying. Soft scented chips. This is exactly what you want. Lucky today because normally when you buy unbranded 1 minute they might be absolutely spot on. The next time you buy a bone dry, they haven't been cooked right, there's something wrong with them, alright. That's the problem, isn't it, with unbranded. But today we're lucky. Melt in your mouth scented chips there. Smell like proper chip shop chips. They look like them at all. They're not dry. They melt in your mouth. A little bit of dryness on the old skin where it's been cooked. Then they just melt in your mouth. And these are £1.65 for 1.5 kilo. I can only go by today. You know, them being unbranded could change just like that. I've experienced myself, that's why I keep saying it. One minute, absolutely spot on, as good as the brand. The next minute, you'll have them and they've been overcooked, they're dry, they're not very nice. All I put on these is a bit of Heinz tomato sauce and a bit of salt there. Bit of salt. I'm going to give these, I'm not joking here, if I went to the chip shop, there's a nice battered haddock there. A nice battered haddock with scraps. And you know what I mean? When you get them scraps, and every now and again you get them scraps. In 80s there, you'd get them scraps. And you'd get a bit of fish in them scraps. Can you remember that? It was like a tin jackpot, wasn't it? Because you couldn't afford the fish. You'd have chips and scraps. And every now and again you get a bit of a scrap there, and you'd have a nice big chunk of haddock in there. And you'd chew that scrap with all that fish in, and you'd think, oh, that real fish must be top bollock, because this scrap here with that bit of fish in is lovely. Can't afford that haddock. I'll live on those chips and scraps and hope for a bit of fish in them scraps. Just get an idea what everybody else is eating. Anyway, a bit of reminiscing there. I'm going to get these 8.5 out of 10. There's no messing here at all. They're 8.5 out of 10. Even I'm surprised now. I've got to say, in all honesty, no messing here. Before that air fryer came along, before we all had these air fryers, I'm throwing them out the back there, but you'd put these in the oven and they'd be bone dry if you overcooked them. It's almost impossible to overcook them in an air fryer. Keeps the old moisture in there and it keeps the flavour absolutely spot on. If you haven't got an air fryer now, get an air fryer. Totally different world on your food. I'm giving these an 8.5 out of 10. Harvest basket from Lidl, straight cut chips, 1.5 kilo, £1.65. 97% potato, 3% sunflower oil. Absolutely spot on in the old air fryer. Why buy McCain's? Right, 17 minutes. Right, cheerio there. Cheerio.